Okay, so I was doing it this morning and I ran out of time when I got to part two. So, like I said, I went off to the gym and thought about it some more. Actually, I thought about it on the way to the gym. Um, and I realized that, right, realized I came up with an idea is that all I really need to do, rather than keeping the individual numbers, is just keep track of the ranges and then just map each range. So we're gonna try doing that. Named tuple, um, and then class range, which is a named tuple, and that's just going to have low, which is an int, and high, which is an int. Okay, so that should be good enough. And now, when I have seeds, now I also have ranges. And so what I can do is I can just, I'll just fake it out and say def ranges self, which is a list of range. Um, and what I'm going to do is say return range low plus length for low length in zip. Okay, so it copied my zip logic, which is what I want. And what doesn't I like about this? Was it not closed? I thought it was closed. Okay. So now let me just get rid of this and comment this out and rerun this and just make sure that it does the right thing. Nac.ranges. So low of 79, high of 93, low of 55, high of 68. So that seems to do the right thing. Okay, good. So now what I want to do is the following. Okay, so I don't need lowest location 2. So what I need to do is map range, which is going to be self source string range, and it is going to return to me a list of ranges because a range can go to more than one thing. So map equals self dot map source. So what do I want to do? And now I believe I had it set up so that within a map, I have all these things sorted by the sources strings, right? So let me, it's been several hours since I thought of this. Yes. Okay, so for source start, destination start, range length, and zip map dot source starts. And so what I want to do is I want to do output ranges equals this. Okay, and so this is going to be a little bit delicate. Okay, so and let's say low high equals range. Okay, and so we're gonna have a bunch of different cases. If source start is less than or equal to low, okay, so I'll do this. Is less than source start plus range length. So low falls in this range. Okay, and so we'll say end of range equals the smaller of high and source start plus range length. So that's right. Okay. And so what do I want to do? I want to say output ranges dot append range from low to end of range. That's good. And now low equals end of range, and keep going. Okay, so this is wrong. I want to append range where low equals destination start plus low minus source start. Okay, this is very delicate, so I'm probably gonna get this wrong. And high equals destination start plus end of range minus source start. And that should be good. Okay, and now low equals end of range. Okay, so that's one case. So that's good. And then we'll just go on to the next map. If source start is bigger than low, okay, then we map to the identity function. So end of range is the smaller of low let's think about this. I need to be a little bit more systematic about this. Let's say if source start is less than low, low falls before this range, and so we want to add the identity range. So end of range equals the minimum of high and source starts. Okay, and that seems right. And then low equals end of range. Okay, so that's good. So let me identify these cases. Okay, actually, it'll be easier if I draw this out. Okay, so two intervals, low, high, and let's say source end equals source. This will make my life easier. Destination end equals. Okay, good. Two intervals. Source start. Source end. Okay, I'm going to shrink this because. Okay. Good. Case one, low, high falls before. So if high is less than source start, and that's right. I'm going to let Copilot do all this for me. That's right. is bigger than source start. Low equals destination start plus low minus source start. High equals destination start plus high minus start. And then we break. Yep. Okay, so no, we already have that. Case 4, low is less than or equal to source start is less than source end is less than or equal to high. Let's see if I can get all these cases out. Low is less than or equal to source start. Less than high is less than source end. Some of these cases are probably the same, but this case we already have. Starts before, ends inside, starts before, ends after, starts inside, ends inside, we already have, starts inside, ends after. I think those are the cases we need to deal with. So let us deal with each of these. Low is and source end less or high. Okay, so let's think about this. Actually, I'm going to change this. I don't like this logic. It's too confusing. So what I want to do is split the range into ranges that either fall into a mapping or don't. Okay, so splitted is a list of range equals that. And then low equals. Okay, so at this point, low is at least as big as the first source starts. This is a real pain in the ass, isn't it? There's two options. If source start, actually, let me just, I don't even need this. If source start, no. If low is less than source start, then range end equals min of high source start, range append low range end, low equals range end. Okay, so that's one piece. And now so flow is better than source start. We did that, and now we moved it up. If source start is less than or equal to low is less than source start plus range length. Oh my God, why is it so hard? Output range is equals this. For source start, destination start, RL and zip. Okay. If low is less than source start, source end equals source start plus range length, destination end equals destination start plus range length. Okay. Low is less than or equal to source start, is less than source end, is less than or equal to high. Is 2, low is less than or equal to source start, is less than or equal to high, is less than this. I think those are all the cases. So let's do it this way. If low less than or equal to SS is less than SC, less than or equal to high. Okay, so if that's the case, put ranges dot append range low source start. So that part is going to stay as is. Output ranges append destination start, destination end, and output ranges dot append that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. So that's good. But then I want low equals source end. Okay. And now, and then keep going. Okay, so if this is the case, I want from low to source start, and then I want from the destination start to destination start plus high minus SS, and then we're done, and then we break. Okay, so that's right. And now, otherwise, source start, low, high, source end, and I want to attend destination start plus that, and this is not right. It is destination start plus high minus SS. Yep. So that's that. Case 4, source start is less than low, is less than source end is less than high. So I want to go from basically low to source end. And then so that'll be destination start plus low minus SS. up to destination end. That's right. Set load to source end. Keep going. Yep. And otherwise, if source start, okay. So source start, source end, low high is outside that. Then I don't want to do anything, right? I'll just go to the next thing and keep going. And then at the end of the day, I want to return the output ranges. Okay. So now let me try running this. I would say ranges equals almanac dot, and what did I call this? Dot map range. And this is where is that raw thing? Let's show you when not to worry between instances of range and int. Okay, so let's check that out. Print. Okay, so let's try this again. Low is a range and high is a range. Right. Okay, so let's so 5568 goes 51 to 7, 5770 goes 81 to 95. So both of those it adds to. All right, well, let's see what happens if I do this. And if not, I may give up for a bit because for seed range in self.ranges. Okay. And let's say output ranges equals this. Source equals seed. Ranges equals seed range. Well, source not even ranges equals range for range and ranges for rung. That's not right. um, um, ranges equals new range for ring in ranges for new range in self.map range source RNG. And then let's say that sounds good. Okay, so that seems right. So now let's try this. Min arg is an empty sequence. Because now we may be beyond the last range. Let's try that. Insertion error. Yeah, that doesn't work. All right. Well, I need to go make dinner, so I'm going to abandon this again, but yeah, I'll pick it up at some point, or maybe not.